Good morning and welcome to Miss D's. We are coming to you from beautiful downtown Palatka on the banks of the mighty St. Johns River. And we are so happy you joined us today. Get pen and paper ready because I got a lot of stuff I'm going to be talking to you about. And I'm going to try and give you some good dates of some interesting things. First and foremost, I need to let you know this weekend is the Blue Crab Festival. The Blue Crab Festival comes the last full weekend of the month of May, and it's always the weekend before Memorial Day, right? So it's Memorial Day weekend. There will be vendors up and down the street, food, all kinds of food, seafood, blue crabs, crawdads, anything you can think of. There is food here for everybody. There's music, there's street dancing, there's just tons and tons of fun. So come on down and enjoy yourself. The whole town turns into one big festival and it's absolutely wonderful. This has been going on for years and we absolutely love it when it happens. Now, that's the really good news. The bad news is that when the festival occurs, the streets are blocked off and you really can't get to my shop. You can't bring sewing machines in. It's too far to walk. It's just not conducive. So what happens is on Friday afternoon, we'll start winding down about 4 and we will close a little bit early. If we have customers in here, we'll stay, but we'll start winding down about 4. We will be closed all day Saturday and we will be open on Monday. How about that? So there you go. We will be closed on Saturday and Sunday this weekend. We'll be open on Monday. Okay. But in the meantime, you come on down and enjoy yourself at the festival. It's tons of fun. Tons of fun. I want to remind everybody that on June 7th, there is going to be an introduction to Girl Scouts. Remember, I told you about this last time, and it's for anybody who's I think it was K through grade 12. Bring them on in, bring your girls in and let them enjoy learning about the Girl Scouts. It's so interesting that the Girl Scouts have included STEM projects. Very important for young ladies. They've got STEM projects included in their badge program. So wonderful opportunity. As I said last time, Girl Scouts are great for helping young ladies grow and learn leadership skills, independence. It's a good thing. So participate if you can, and if you've got a granddaughter, niece, daughter that you want to take down. It's June 7th, and again, I'm posting information on it on the Facebook page so that you won't forget. This week, last weekend, we had Cynthia Peck in here, and she was an absolute fabulous educator from Viking. We spent an entire day with Cynthia learning all about Memento, didn't you, Kathy?
Yes,
And
it is really interesting.
it's good.
There's so many things you can do with it.
Yes. So for people like you who like to draw and cut out dragons,
Yeah,
this is good for you, right?
yes.
Yes. Okay. So if you happen to be into crafting, then this is for you because you can cut vinyl. You can cut, what were you cutting? You were cutting vinyl, leather,
We engraved on that plastic
little plexiglass disc.
and metal too.
Metal. Yeah, they
Engraved
did
on
really
metal.
cute engravings.
Mhm.
All of that you're capable of doing. So if you're a crafty person, this is for you. If you have my SewNet software, this is for you. Now, for those of you who come to our Janine Babbage class, the first thing Susan said was, I can cut those flowers. I can cut all those strange designs that we do for the Janine Babbage class. Bam, right here. We're not doing it by hand anymore. We're doing it on the Memento. The best part of all of it is Viking just announced they are doing a really terrific special on the Mementos for the month of June. I mean, we're talking almost half price on everything going with the Memento. You will absolutely love this deal. If you were into, like I said, artsy crafty, if you like doing applique and you get tired of sitting there cutting out the little bitty pieces, This will do it for you. Cynthia says what she does is she loads all of her image.
God bless you.
Excuse me. She loads all of her images into it and sets it to work, and she goes off and she does her embroidery or her piecing or whatever on her machine, because she knows when it gets done, she'll be ready to go pick up the parts and pieces that she needs and put them into what she's been doing.
And you could cut multiple triangles, multiple squares.
Yes.
So if
I'm
you've
so
got
sorry.
a quilt, where you need a gazillion half square.
Odd shapes.
Yes.
Odd shapes, rectangular shapes, right?
Right. Rectangles.
Diamond shapes. I mean,
Yes.
This can do it for you. She showed us a quilt that she made using the Memento, doing the blocks. The other thing is she came in this really cute knit summer dress. It was long. It was a really cute summer dress. And she had these big Hawaiian hibiscus all over the dress. Really cute. They had been appliqued on. So your initial thought was, well, she just bought that. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
She did the Hawaiian hibiscus off of the Memento and then just simply appliqued them onto the plain knit dress that she bought.
And they were huge too.
Yes, they were absolutely
24-inch
Yeah.
flower.
Yes. So there's all sorts of things you can do. Let's think in terms of upscaling your clothes. Think in terms of, I know a fun thing we used to do was go to Goodwill, buy what they had in Goodwill, and then upscale is what they call it now. Upscale it with some embroidery, some designs. This will help you do it. So if you're into crafting, you're into that sort of thing, this is a great tool for you. Come see me June 1st, because the prices you won't beat any place else. And you will be so impressed with what this tool can do. What makes this tool different than the other cutters that are out there on the market? Well, one is it's got a really huge cut space. I think it's got 24 inches. 24 full inches. It also uses a rotary cutter.
Yes, it's so cool.
And the rotary cutter does its business. So when like those little knives that go down and go and they bunch up sometimes, this can do it with a rotary cutter. It's really fun. It's kind of fun to play with. So at any rate, come see me June 1st and I will make you a deal. All right? Let me see. I'm going to give this to you.
Thank you.
Yes. And we're talking about having more classes on it as the year progresses. So that's a good thing.
Yes.
Want to let you know, we got a block of the month. We're going to be starting this in probably October. It's really nice. You will start seeing advertisements for this and for Forest Floor. Everybody has been asking me, when does Forest Floor start? We're hoping to get it kicked off in July, 1st of August. Forest Floor is coming up. I don't have a picture of it. I'm sorry. That's a new block of the month that we're going to be doing. And that's going to be probably late September, early October, depending on when we get the fabric. That pattern is from Wing and a Prayer. The fabric is from Timeless Treasures. It's a Tonga batik. So all the Timeless Treasures, their batiks are called Tonga batiks. So if I say a Timeless Treasure batik, it's a Tonga batik.
Yes.
Okay. Really nice fabric. Really great fabric.
This one is called Mayfair. So if you're interested in it, it's coming up soon.
So the interesting thing that we're doing the collective we, the royal we.
Yes.
Miss Jenton is doing with the Forest Floor is Miss Jenton absolutely loves the AccuQuilt. I mean, she sleeps, eats, breathes AccuQuilt. She turns everything into an AccuQuilt project that she can. She is looking at the Forest Floor to see how much of it she can actually get cut and ready using the AccuQuilt, because we're always looking for ways for you to streamline your work so that you can get done faster and better, right? Now, I know for the Mayfair, there is a ton of things that we can use the AccuQuilt for doing the Mayfair, particularly the flying geese.
Yes.
Miss Jenton has convinced me using the AccuQuilt, I can make flawless flying geese. Okay. We all know it's the bane of my existence, but she's convinced me that with the AccuQuilt, she can teach me As a matter of fact, she had several people here who were non-believers. She did a real quick demo. They went off and did a quick sew and came back and they had beautiful flying geese, right? So it is possible for me to master flying geese. So if I can do it, you can do it. So on first floor, whenever she gives instructions on that block of the month, she's also going to be talking to you about, wait. Oh, not yet. Wait, not yet. So we're going to be talking to you about how AccuQuilt can be an advantage for you when doing that quilt or any quilt. Now, I'm going to jump ahead for a minute here. I'm going to try to help Kathy out a little bit. This is new fabric that just came in from Quilting Treasures. This is really cute fabric.
It is.
One of our most favorite quilters that came into the shop used to tell me that no birds should ever be on fabric. Fabric should never have birds on it. So for a long time, we sort of held to that principle. But I have to tell you, this fabric was too cute to pass up. It's got the really cute birds on it. I mean, it's just darling. Just darling. The interesting thing is, you see all of this area out here? We're looking at 2.5-inch squares. I'm pretty sure those are all 2.5-inch squares. If you have an AccuQuilt, this is for you. If you have an AccuQuilt and you can cut 2.5-inch strips, or you have a die that lets you cut 2.5-inch squares, then go to town. Get this fabric and just use it till the cows come home, because that's what you're looking at in most places on this quilt. Now, of course, the corners are bigger and you've got some half square triangles in here, but I'm sure AccuQuilt has got dies for those too. So take a peek at how cute this is. And I bet we can help you expedite quilting that by cutting 2.5-inch strips using the AccuQuilt dies, or the 2.5-inch squares using the dies in this kit. If you don't have an AccuQuilt, come see us. If you do have one, then this is going to be a piece of cake for you to do. So the pattern, I forget how much the pattern is. Seems like it's $11.75 or something along those lines. Anyway, we will take 10% off between now and next Wednesday afternoon. And there are 2 patterns in here. One is for the bird panel and the other is for this quilt that you have right here. And this is called Neighborhood Chorus. Isn't that cute? Neighborhood Chorus. Cute. Absolutely cute. There you go. Okay, now move this off.
Now I can take it.
Speaking of which, not that we were, but speaking of AccuQuilt, we have an electric AccuQuilt here, and we're going to be setting up a rental program. So if you would like to try out an AccuQuilt without investing in it right up front, try it out, see whether you like it or not, we're going to be setting up a rental program so that you can come in and you can rent the AccuQuilt. When you're doing some of our blocks of the month, that's a perfect thing to do. Absolutely perfect thing to do. Now, we have 2 dates set aside with Miss Jenton, which I have promptly forgotten, that it's going to be a sit and sew. She is going to demonstrate dies, and you are going to use the dies. And the first class that we do, you're going to do a mitten, an oven mitten, and you're going to sit and sew the oven mitten. And if she's on here, Miss Jenton, if you happen to be here, honey, help me out. I don't have it on the shop calendar yet. That's why I can't remember it quite. But it's going to be you come in, we do the demo, and then it's going to be a sit and sew, and you make the project, and it's $30. $30 covers everything. That's a deal. So when you come in, you'll do the demo, you'll get hands-on, you'll sit and sew, you'll make an oven mitten, $30, and you're good. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
The next one that we're scheduling, I believe, is in October, and you're going to make a Christmas stocking. Same thing. Demo the dies, And then you will cut the dies, using the dies, you'll cut out the stockings yourself, and then you'll do a sit and sew for $30. Can't beat that. We're going to try to have programs like that scheduled 2025 and 2026 so that you can come in and take advantage of Miss Jenton's knowledge of the AccuQuilt dies. Even if you've got one at home, there are tricks she can teach you that you didn't know existed. So put those dates on your calendars. I believe we have it in, I want to say July and October. She will have to come tell me. If she's online, please tell me, Miss Jenton. Good morning from Tennessee. How are y'all doing? I bet y'all are still cool there, aren't you? Good morning, Ms. O'Hara. Glad that you joined us. And hey there, Jeannie. And good morning, Dawn. So while I have your attention, I want to remind everybody that our thoughts and prayers go out to the folks living in Kentucky and Missouri who have been ravaged by the tornadoes and that god-awful weather that has come through. If you have an opportunity and you can donate $5, $10 and you want to give something towards that cause, I would strongly encourage you to think in terms of Samaritan's Purse. That's a great organization. It goes straight to the people and they are there on the ground working with everybody right up front. I believe they did a great job in North Carolina last year as a result of the hurricanes. I've seen some of the work that they've done. They're terrific folks. $5 is not too little. $10 is great. Whatever you've got to give. If you have it, give it. Otherwise, keep those prayers going for those folks because they need it. So sad. We're going to be in that boat come this fall when the hurricanes come through, and we're probably going to get a bunch of them this year. So
I'm praying against that.
Thank you. Please keep it up. So I want to remind everybody that Handy Quilter has an absolutely fabulous deal going this month. It ends on the 30th. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. You can buy a Handy Quilter and get a whole package of AccuQuilt dies. I mean, it's a fabulous bundle of AccuQuilt dies free with your purchase. Nobody beats our prices. We do absolutely great pricing for you. Sometimes we get a little overwhelmed here in the shop with machines repairs and projects that we've got going on, but nobody can beat our prices and our training program that we have here. Speaking of training, we have Ms. Iris coming in next week, June the 6th and 7th. We're doing free motion on Friday and we are doing Pro Stitcher on Saturday. She has got some really, really cute projects for you. Go out to my webpage, take a look, and that's where you can register for the classes as well. The class is $80. Now that includes your instructor fee. You go from 10 to 3. That's your instructor fee plus your lunch. And while you're here, you get great discounts on any of the Handy Quilter items that we happen to have in the shop. So keep that in mind, put that on your calendar. If you want to come in and learn from one of the best educators that Handy Quilter happens to have, that is Miss Iris, and she will be here. So take advantage of it. June the 6th and 7th, Friday and Saturday. Coming up. All right, so we'll go ahead and show a little bit of fabric because we have a ton of fabric.
60 pieces.
Yeah, it's making up for that week that we didn't have any fabric. I guess I held it off. So since I was talking about the bird fabric, that's the first one on the list. This is $12.50 a yard, minimum half yard cut, 20% off. Here's the panel that would go in that one pattern. We don't get this stuff far enough in advance so that we can actually make samples for you. And we're very grateful to the vendors who provide us with shop samples. This is a terrific way for you to get an idea of what you can do with this fabric. I think this is really cute. Really cute.
Oh my gosh, yes, I love that.
Okay, so if you happen to be a teacher in an elementary school, wouldn't this be a great thing to get somebody or you to put together a nice quilt that you can hang on the wall and so that you can talk about birds to your students? Isn't that nice? If you are into birds, this is for you. Isn't this cute? Absolutely, darling. And what bird is the state bird of Florida? The Mockingbird.
Same as Tennessee,
A bunch of states has a Mockingbird.
right?
So remember, half yard or more, you get 20% off till next Wednesday. Hello, Miss Trina. How is Georgia? I hope you're in the mountains and the foothills in Georgia, so you're getting nice cool weather. This is extremely hot weather. Whenever I got home yesterday, I thought it was August. I thought it was already August. I thought I had slept through the entire year. Please keep water with you. Keep drinking, because this
Yes.
is not a good time of the year to be skipping the water. Okay, look at this. There's so much you can do with this. I go to my favorite, the walkabout.
Yes.
This would make a terrific walkabout. Okay.
And it's what used in the quilt behind you.
Yes, it is. These blocks right here. See them? And they got nice little frames around them. Isn't that cute? The little scallops. Really cute. I'm thinking the walkabout would be perfect for this.
Yes, it would. And we've got plenty of these other fabrics that would make walkabout
Mm-hmm.
adorable.
So this is all $12.50, minimum half yard cut. You get 20% off. We ship. We will cut and hold it behind the counter. You just give a call and Miss Lindsay will hold it for you. She'll get it cut, and here we go. These are what they call tossed birds. That's what you see right here. With the, I guess, robin's egg blue.
Yes.
And then here's a white background for the tossed birds. And then the ever so popular green background. Isn't that nice? There you go. This you could definitely use in the walkabout, because you have a strip that needs to be a contrasting strip, and this is really pretty. This is a lovely blue with just birds drawn like in pen. If you were doing art, it's a black outline of the birds everywhere. Really nice. I think you'll be able to see it better. And just other colors here, please.
And the yellow for sure.
Yeah. And so we've got it in the blue and this red. This red's nice. It's a tonal background. And believe it or not, there's a little bit of orange splashed around in with the red. It just gives some really good movement in this collection. Very nice. So here are the birds. And in this one, I guess they've got them sort of done in a burgundy brown. And the other two, they're done in a black. Now here you can really see what I'm talking about. Isn't that nice? If you're doing a black and white quilt, and I have seen some stunning black and white quilts recently, this would be pretty to add to your black and whites on the quilt. Just nice. $12.50 a yard. And then these flowers are really cute. It's almost like the state flowers, maybe. Really nice. And here we are. This is a black background. This is a white background. Very nice. And then here's robin's eggs. This is honest to God what a robin's egg looks like right here. That is just too cute.
It is.
Really cute.
And that would make a great background.
Yes, it would. Now, see, I was thinking that this one, this brown right here, you could do just the right embroidery on top of that, and it would be really cute. Like if you were doing like a little boy thing, like a sled or some boy thing on this background would be really cute. Think out of the box. Do something different. Here is, this is the tonal green background. What do they call this one? I don't know. But isn't it pretty? Whoops, there we go. This is nice. And is this the last piece? Yes. And then here's that sort of robin's egg blue. This is nice. The pieces in this are very usable with other projects and very blendable with other fabrics. And that's a nice part I always say this, when we look at a collection, we always evaluate it as to whether we can actually use the fabric, use the fabric with other collections.
Did you show this last week?
Show what?
What you're going to show now?
No,
Little critters?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, awesome.
Okay, if we showed this last week, don't tell her.
I was busy learning how to use the momentum.
I know. So if I showed it last week, don't tell her. I do think I showed it.
That's okay. That's just cute.
Isn't that cute?
Look at them.
The coos and the lions and the bears. Oh my. Really, really cute. Oh my gosh. This is from Henry Glass, and it is $13.50 a yard. Minimum half yard cut, you get 20% off. Now, this is the reason why we always get these. I know this is a panel. Okay, this is a panel. Isn't that cute? You can do a walkabout with this too.
Sure can.
Isn't that cute? The lammies and the cows.
I think it was still in its plastic.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I was over there struggling all by myself, and you probably didn't get a very good, it was amazing because if it could go wrong, it was going wrong last week. So here are the tossed little animals. This is just cute. The colors are perfect. The browns are good with the teal. They look really nice with the teal on this.
And we have some browns to show you that would go great with this fabric.
Look at that in that dark. Oh, I know, because I said definitely this could be a little girl or a little boy because we've got pink overalls in here. So I did show it last week, but that's okay. Minimum half yard cut, 20% off. So if you didn't get to join me last week, look at this. Teal is a big color. Now this year, the color, the Pantone color, that is supposed to be very popular is like a cappuccino mocha mousse color, and it's kind of like what we're seeing in here. That's supposed to be the color of the year, but I am seeing lots and lots of teals and lots of collections here. So so maybe the teal just goes good with that chocolate mousse color, not dark chocolate. These are little lions in overalls, and they're blue overalls. And here we got lammies. We have lambs, and we have pink overall teddy bears. This one's got suns, and this one's got clouds. This one's got stars. And then here we have the coos with the teal overalls with the with dots. Isn't that cute? Really cute.
That with rope.
Yeah, looks like hula hoops, ropes, and pinwheels. Hula hoops. When's the last time you saw a hula hoop?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And I never could master it.
Okay, well here's the sun on an off-white background, and here are rainbows, colorful rainbows on an off-white background. They're cute.
What you need the sun to make the rainbows.
This is true. So okay, so now here we've got hopscotch, we've got balls, we've got sailboats, we've got hula hoops, pinwheels, a little bit of everything. That's kind of, that would be good on a nice spy quilt, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So we have a quilt group coming in from Luther Springs. They just finished up their week retreat there at Luther Springs. So you're going to hear some loud talking on the other side of the shop. They're coming through now. So we have some multicolored stars on an off-white background. We have a teal background with some dots, some gray and white dots. And then we have a white background with the multicolored dots on it.
Those are stars somewhere.
These are stars.
Are the first ones, yeah.
Yeah, these are dots. Those are cute dots.
They are.
So while I have your attention, I don't know if any of you know who Cynthia Richards is. She is a fabulous artist. She does face portraits on fabric. And it's just beautiful work that she does. Absolutely gorgeous. She's going to be in America coming October. And she and I are talking about having her come here to give a lecture in October. We're trying to work out some dates right now. This is kind of exciting. She's published a book. I've got it here at the shop. So if you're ever curious about what it is that she's done and the type of work that she's done, just ask me. I'm happy to show you the book. It would be a worthwhile presentation to attend. So you can learn all the tricks that she's gone through because she studied human anatomy and photographs so that she could learn how to do all the facial
I know who you're
features.
talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, we're excited. So we're working through that right now. Okay, this is Christmas fabric. This is something you could turn into a real cute tablecloth. Look at this. It's on both sides.
Mhm.
Run a little, get your serger out, run a little rolled hem on it, lay it down on the table, flat hem if you want, put it on the table and you're done.
Now, Joe and I were talking about this earlier, and the second fabric there, the red one, if you have a bigger table, you just put a
Add it in the
strip
middle.
of that right in the middle.
Nice. Nice. This is from Moda, and it's actually called pomegranate. It's $13.49, 20% off, half a yard or more till next Wednesday.
If you have a round table like I have, you could do the 60-degree angle.
Kaleidoscope kind of thing. Nice. And then here's the green. You have to have green at Christmas.
Yes.
This is called pine. It's not just green. It's pine, but it's the same thing. There's a lot you could do with this. But you're right. You could cut it with a 60-degree triangle. Make a nice tablecloth.
Right. You could turn it
Into an apron.
You could turn it into an apron. You could put you could make a little jacket.
Yep.
With the houses at the bottom.
There's a lot. So this is called Eyelet. It's called Eyelet Cherry. This is from Moda. And this has a lot of potential for Christmas projects. Maybe that Christmas stocking we're going to do with Miss Jenton. Wouldn't that be cute?
Yes.
Cute, cute.
Good.
Put this for the bottom part and put white fairy frost for the top part. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice.
That would be.
I like that. And of course, we have to have the pine green, right? $13.49 a yard, minimum half yard cut, 20% off between now and next Wednesday afternoon. We're happy to cut and hold it for you behind the counter, or we're happy to ship.
You could use this.
Yep.
Yeah, for lots of stuff.
Small print. Yes, ma'am.
Could turn it into doll clothes for Barbie or Ken.
Yes, you could. That would definitely work. That small print.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Every once in a while when I buy fabric, I kind of step out on the wild side. Excuse me. And this is from Hoffman Fabrics. And when I saw it in the book, because we get a book, and I go through the book for my territory rep gets here, I just knew I had to have it. And I said I wasn't going to buy any Christmas fabric, and here I am. But wait till you see this. Isn't this special? Look at that. It's a Christmas tree with poinsettia leaves. Isn't that nice? Oh my gosh, it looks good. The colors are beautiful. And the ombre green is perfect with it. Just perfect. So the dark, dark forest green all the way up to the light. Beautiful fabric. This is $13.28 a yard. Minimum half yard cut. You get that 20% off. You can start your Christmas projects now. Wait to see the rest of the fabric that goes with it. I mean, talking about beautiful poinsettia leaves. Here we got them. This is a border print that you can use with it. Isn't that nice? Look at that. I mean, it's got everything on it. It's got Christmas ornaments. It's just lovely.
It is.
I'm hoping you can see how beautiful these colors are because they are gorgeous. Good morning, Miss Anitra and Barbara. Yes, it does. It almost looks 3D. I'm right there with you. And then here we have the border print in a lighter color. Isn't that pretty? That's gorgeous.
It is.
All right, here we go.
We have these.
I told you, every once in a while I kind of walk on the wild side. What can I say? Hang on here. Look at this. We were saying you could do an ombre quilt with this.
You sure could.
Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Look at these colors. Oh my gosh. It's like a brilliant, vivid watercolor going here. And how the leaves just lay on top of one another. This is so pretty. Now, you know this is digital, right? You can only get this look with the fabric and the colors doing digital fabric. Absolutely beautiful. I remember when digital fabric first came out, it was $16, $17 a yard. It was so expensive. The price has come down, but the beauty of it has really improved. Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gorgeous. There's so much you can do with this. So many things. And I'm going to give it back to you. Now, right alongside it, we've got this. Isn't this perfect? I mean, just pair the two of them together. Again, you could do a Bargello with these, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Look at this. Isn't this pretty?
It's a rainbow.
There you go. But this is a very vivid rainbow. There is no pastel in here anywhere. These are bold, bright colors, and they're lovely, just lovely. Good morning, Mr. Brad. Good to have you with us.
Yes, it is. Hi, Brad.
So here we have tossed poinsettias. Isn't this pretty? I like it. This collection is called Yuletide. And it's from Hoffman Fabrics. Just beautiful. We like Hoffman. I love Hoffman Petites. So here are the tossed poinsettias on a cream background. So beautiful. You know, sometimes whenever you do the colors on a cream background, you don't get the same pop that you get when you're using black. But let me tell you, on the cream, this is stunning. This is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now here, this one was so interesting to me. I mean, it's kind of old fashioned, but it's not. I mean, look at these ornaments. Isn't that pretty? You could only do this with digital fabric. Can you, isn't that pretty? Almost like you can reach in and touch them. I mean, honestly, and it's almost like they glow.
Yes.
Really stuff. You could do so much with these. You could make this the cuff on the Christmas stocking if you wanted to.
Oh my God, would be pretty.
It would be pizzazz.
Yes, it would.
So here we've got more poinsettias with leaves and the Christmas ornaments dancing around them. Isn't that cute? My favorite time of the year is Thanksgiving. It's because I do all the cooking and I have my family around. I absolutely love Thanksgiving. The best part about Christmas is Jamie does all the cooking and I go to her house. Isn't this pretty?
Since my sister got married, we just go to her house.
There you go.
But Mark used to do all the big cooking.
Yeah. But see?
And he made a wonderful pot roast last night.
Yay!
Right? So good.
Yes. You know, this is the time of year when you start appreciating cold salads. Right?
Well, this is a different one.
All right, hold on. How many more pieces we got? I know, we go 1 week and I don't have any fabric, and it's like the dam broke and everything got here today. So,
We have 4 more of this one. And then I've got all those browns.
lots of browns. Oh, okay. You want to see
Seven or eight
if
of
you
them.
can help them? Isn't this pretty? This is a very fall collection. Look at us. This is May. We're sweltering under 100 degrees and high humidity, and we're getting Christmas. Maybe just the thought of doing Christmas projects will cool us off. What do you think? Maybe so. This is called Harvest Bouquet. The background is cranberry. It almost looks like it's got a gold relief in it, but it doesn't. It's the way they use the yellow. If you use yellow correctly, you can get the appearance of having gold on your fabric as a highlight. It has to be just the right shade of yellow, but it will come out that way. This one has pumpkins all over it, which is really cute. And the background is an off-white. It's kind of a creamy white, but it's tonal. It's not solid. It's really pretty with the pumpkins. And then we've got the oak leaves. They're calling this Earl Grey. Not sure why. The collection is called Harvest, and it's from Hoffman. Isn't this pretty? And then this is bigger print. This is a pretty print right here. Very lovely print. A lot of cranberry in here. A lot of golden colors in here. Very pretty. Very classic styling for fall projects. This is $13.28 a yard. Minimum half yard cut. You get 20% off. In here, we've got the same print, the larger print, and it's on that tonal cream background. Really pretty. Very pretty. Now, here are the blender pieces that go with it. I think this piece right here is kind of stunning myself. It has a very much of a watercolor look to it, with the darker and the light colors playing on top of one another. It almost looks like syrup. The color on here almost looks like the golden color that you have with syrup. Yes, Christmas in July. So if you're trying to figure out what to do to beat the heat this July, come on to the shop. We've got 2 classes that you might be interested in. One is on July the 11th, which is a serger class with an educator, Wendy Owens, that we've had in the shop before. We're going to be using the Viking Amber Air 600 in the class. And then on Saturday, we're going to be using the Epic Quilt 97. It's a different kind of project. It's a little organizer kit. Wendy's going to be teaching that on Saturday. So you need to come join us if you're trying to beat the heat. Come see us in July. So this is really pretty here. This has got a nice clean look to it. It's very pretty. This collection is called Harvest Bouquet, and it's from Hoffman. This is the piece I like right here. I like this piece. I like this green, this beautiful green. I'm hoping you can see the prints. You can see? Yeah, I think you can. Nice. Really pretty. And they're calling this green Earl Grey. I'm not sure that I understand why, but it's a gorgeous piece right here.
Yeah, you can't really see it on there.
And this goes with lots of things. Yeah, this would go with a lot of stuff here in the shop. You can do so many different projects with it. And then we have this cranberry piece here. They're calling it maroon. Isn't that nice? That's the same print as the green. Really pretty. Very rich colors. Very rich colors. Yes. All right. I've made a mess. Go off and leave me by myself. That's what happens.
You sent me on a mission.
I did.
I completed it.
Thank you very much.
But I don't.
Right. Now, up comes the browns. Wait before you take that away.
Okay.
Here comes the browns. This is from Quilting Treasures. And it's another blender collection that we've picked up and we've put in the shop here. This is called Spotsy. Don't know how they come up with the names, but it makes them happy. So this is Spotsy right here. Look at the Spotsy next to these colors. It looks really good with this collection. It also looks, these browns, just pick one, look good with the baby collection that we showed you earlier. Looks very nice with it. Isn't this pretty? And the thing is the spots aren't overwhelming. It just sort of creates like a movement atmosphere, if you will. See, look at that. Just right. And you can do any of them, any of the browns. This one's a little pale, but it would go. So these are the colors that go with on the Spotsy collection from Quilting Treasures, which are our blenders. They are $11.90 a yard, minimum half yard cut. Now we have other pieces that go with the Spotsy. So all the Spotsy is going to be on sale this week. Minimum half yard cut, 20% off. All the Spotsies, which are blenders here at the shop. So take a look at this dark one. Isn't this cute with the cows? Very cute.
Light one.
You could use that one as well. That's kind of got a green in there, or yellow influence or something in it, doesn't it? So these browns just seem to be very, very versatile. Look at them with this. Very nice. And then, like I said, what do they call this color? Did they give it a name? No, they didn't give it a name. But this has got, I don't know if it's a yellow or a green influence in it. But you've got it. And it's a very neutral, goes with everything. Then we have this brown. I'm not even a brown person, and I'm liking these browns.
I know, I saw all these brown fabrics, and I thought,
what is she doing? Why does she have this?
She doesn't even like brown much.
So look at this. They're terrific together. These are very neutral, can be used in just about any project you've got going. Speaking of projects, let me show you this. This is from Fabric Cafe, and this is the group that brings you the 3-yard quilts. This is her first book for 5-yard quilts. And here are the patterns in the back. Fabulous 5 yards. So this book is $20. We will give you 10% off between now and next Wednesday. And I bet if you wanted to, you could come in and pick up some of these blenders and just sprinkle a piece or two of this other collection in there and come up with an absolutely terrific quilt. They're on the back. It's $20 and it's Fabric Cafe, the 3-yard quilt lady. Here we go. We've got a 5-yard quilt. Now, this is a collection that came in 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks or more came in from Moda, and it's called the Create Joy Project. And we like the quilt pattern almost as much as we like the fabric. So take a look at this quilt pattern. Isn't that cool? That is really nice. That is a very nice quilt pattern. So we still have the fabric here. It's out on the shelf. If you come by and you get all the fabric you need to make that quilt, we'll give you the pattern for free. All right. Did I cover everything?
Yes, ma'am.
That was a lot, wasn't it?
It was a lot.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for joining us today. Don't forget, we've got an absolute fabulous deal on Handy Quilter machines. I mean, this is one you really shouldn't let slide by you. Remember, we're always given the best prices on the machines. The other thing is that we know that Joann's is closed. Also, Miss D's is now your Northeast Florida Viking dealer. We do the repairs, the sales, and the training. If you are looking for a Viking machine, then this is the place to come because we give you fabulous deals on those machines as well. And I think our tech guy is probably the best one in the entire state. I'm going to brag a little bit. But I mean, he's our guy and we think he does a fabulous job. He works so closely with our customers. I never, ever hear anybody that is not satisfied with the work that he does. So you be safe this week. Stay out of the heat. Come and join the Blue Crab Festival and have a great time. Don't forget to go to the Girl Scout event. And you take care, and we will see you next week.